You. Fuck. Yeah, I'm better. 5 in a row. I'm supposed to be giving this a chance to hit you. Okay, that hit got him. That was really cool. I didn't expect it to go spider mode. That's awesome. Although the transition from fight into cutscene could have been a little better. Fucking, you're supposed to protect me, head ass. You stop teleporting. That's unnerving. I don't like that. It's a chase sequence, isn't it?
Run!
We gotta go. Don't you stop running. Stop it. Fucking little sissy run. Run! I just teleported in front of her.
Come on, hurry!
Those cutscenes, like the Meat Lips boss was awesome. The second form of the spider was awesome, but both that chase and the Meat Lips fight, the transition from in-game to cutscene really could have been done a lot better. Open world, Otherworld. Kinda cool. Didn't expect this. Bug! Baba Booey! From downtown! Okay, this is kind of wonky. Like, I'm being caught on the terrain. That was really bad. I hope this is just a rough spot and that the rest of the game isn't gonna, like, slowly sour. I doubt it will. If I start having fucking... Break the glass! This shit be broken. I can see anything. My flashlight barely goes 3 feet out in front of me. Break the glass! What happened? What happened to the game? Hold on. Next save point we reach, I'm actually going to close it and reopen it. I actually think something might be bugging out. I'm colliding with things that aren't there. My frames are dropping. I'm not breaking glass that I'm swinging at. It happens, you know. Whoa. That bug was floating in the air. You've saved the stream. I guess I just can't break these glass windows. I have the animation to hit them. The special glass breaking animation that happens when I break glass. I have that. But bulletproof glass. Joke's on you, Zakin. I'm not hitting it with bullets. I'm hitting it with a metal pipe. That transition after fucking clotheslining her with the pipe to stomping on her head, like, that's so clean. What the? Visual bugs I can be okay with. Gameplay bugs that make it annoying to fight, I don't like. I will not be okay with that. That better get cleaned up. You know, James, I'm just saying, she can't run away if you put a couple bullets in her legs. Ever since this fucking open world, Otherworld segment, the combat has been drastically worse in every single way. And I think it's because they have all this janky-ass, broken, crumbling ground that keeps giving way into grates and shit. And I think James is genuinely getting stuck on the tiniest little bumps. Now its legs are stuck in the air. You see what I mean? The production quality has just tanked ever since we left the hospital. I'm not walking around going, wow, it looks so good, because nothing looks good. I can't see anything. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go back to the normal world. You can keep your super cool Otherworld segments behind closed doors where it's meant to fucking be. Like, you can at least have, like, a skybox or something slightly illuminate the area. So I have spatial recognition. I have to look down and open a map just to tell what... That would have, like, he's just not moving. This is dog shit. This whole section is garbage. I'm not moving. The combat isn't working as it's expected to. I'm just constant static. Like, there's just so many fucking bugs. There's never not static. The mannequins were cool because they subverted it. They hide the static, so that changes the dynamic. It's no longer just the if I don't hear static, I'm safe thing. Now it's just static all the time. What's the point of even having static in the game? Can I just be done with this awful Otherworld segment already and go back to the game I paid for? This isn't even the same game. It looks, feels, and plays nothing like it. All the cool visual stuff that they did with the town, completely gone. I'm not getting to experience any of it. Even the open vastness of the Otherworld isn't even experienceable because I can't see anything. Like, I can't see anything. I can't see buildings. I can't see cars. I can't see lights. I can't see the sky. I can't see fog. I can't see the street. I can't see sidewalks. I can barely see that fucking garage door if I turn at it. I can't see anything. There's nothing to enjoy or experience. It's just fucking 90... Like, look at that. Even the mannequins are moving weird. They slide instead of stepping. Another bug. Oh, no. A mannequin. That isn't even hiding. So the whole gimmick of the mannequins are just completely lost. This mannequin didn't do the whole thing that it's meant to do. That attack shouldn't have hit. I should not have hit that mannequin. You had 8.5 hours of continuously good experiences. Good fighting, good puzzles, and the game hasn't been running poorly. Ever since I took a step out of the hospital and got to witness those two really rough cutscene swaps, it's just been downhill. I've been enjoying methodically exploring the entire map. I think I'm not going to for this next segment. I think I'm just gonna run through. Fight only what I have to. The game's just pretending that this is a segment where I'm able to explore the town. I'm being railroaded very, very heavily by the fact that every single street has 2 endless gaping abysses, 3 walls that didn't exist in the open world, and 7 locked doors with maybe 1 unlocked door. Well, that was a fucking nothing puzzle. What was the point of having me get the wrench when the gate was gonna be like 2 steps away anyways? Like it had more in it by adding 1 item and 1 gate. Oh. Ouch, run, James. He's just standing still. You know, you could have done this, I don't know, 30 minutes ago when the tension was still built up. Ugh. Definitely looks like I'm out of Otherworld. It's an actual skybox now. Yeah, why'd they wait until the last 6 feet to have that monster there? Who thought that was a good idea? I just went through like 14 streets where that monster could have been prevalent. I mean, it's a horror game, it's there to mess with you, but what's the point? Like, they could have had the monsters exist for the entire time that I've been chasing Laura ever since I left the hospital. I've been in the Otherworld. They've made me walk through like 8 corridors that had a graded floor like that. Nothing has been messing with me since I left the hospital. I've had 0 like anticipation. It started to build up a little bit at the halfway point when I heard stomping in the darkness. I was expecting something like that monster, and it just never happened until the literal end. Like, it shocked me for a moment, and then I walked past it, and it's already done. The moment I stepped out of the hospital, I said, this is their chance to do something cool with this and throw in a new monster to mix things up and rebuild that tension that was lost by the wonky animations. And instead, it was just really bad terrain collision in stupid fights against the monsters I've fought 50 of already. In an area I literally can't see anything.
Hey.
With nothing burger puzzles.
Are you...
Well, that was really good. And that was another weird animation transition. That it almost feels like that whole last segment was a bad dream. Like I was watching a bad YouTube video and now I booted back up the game I wanted to play. Can't make anything out in this section either. Like, it's just so dark. This at least is like a little bit of an ambient glow. So it has that fog effect. This is okay. If everything from the beginning of the hospital or end of the hospital to here looked kind of like this, with a very dull glow coming from the air, it would have been better, because then you have like a very slight light to contrast shadows against. If something's standing off over there, I may not be able to see it directly, but I can start to make out its shape as I get closer, right? That's how that's why the fog, the way that they did it, works as well as it does in the earlier part. Sure, you don't see it immediately, but you see shapes, and your brain plays tricks on you. It gives this constant layer of, did I actually see something? If the combat was just wonky, I'd say the game has wonky combat. But the combat wasn't wonky before. It was fine. And then it became like that. That's why it angers me as much as it does. That's why it feels so shit. It feels shit because it wasn't shit before. It was fine and it was functional and it worked well and the combat was fun and ingrained. The game looked pretty. So on and so forth. The list continues. Yeah, this right here is actually okay. It's hard to see because it's nighttime. That's alright. Unnatural darkness with random chunks of broken brick walls and a absolutely stupidly arranged amount of randomized monsters is not the play. Like, I'm just constantly, it's like random little pieces of garbage on the ground are causing collision problems. Did it again. Stood in place. This only happened in the outside Otherworld. I did not have this problem at any other place in anywhere. The hospital Otherworld, the apartment building Otherworld, both of those, I never had this problem. This only happened in the Overworld. Kind of wonky. I'm even saying it's wonky. Like, I'm being caught on the terrain. That was really bad. See? He was getting caught on the terrain and he'd like swing, but he wouldn't walk forward. It was continuous. Well, that's the first time the combat has felt bad. It happens, you know. Whoa. Bug just floating in the air!